This is the Matilda II, not a Tiger or a T-34. It's a steel fortress, nicknamed Queen of the Desert, one of the only British tanks to serve throughout World War II. But behind its unparalleled armor, there are stories, secrets that few people talk about. Great victories, bitter defeats, and even its monstrous variants. Today, we're going to turn the pages of the forgotten history of the Matilda II. Get ready, because the history you know may not be everything. In 1940, at the Battle of Arras in France, the Matilda II made its shocking debut. The British concept of the infantry tank was something completely different. The goal: support infantry, no speed needed, just thick armor. And the Matilda did it brilliantly. At the time of its debut, with armor up to 78 millimeters thick, the Matilda was the best armored tank in the world. Rommel and the German panzers were in for a real nightmare. Their 37mm anti-tank guns were useless. They only itched the Matilda. Only converted 80mm anti-aircraft guns could penetrate it. It created the false belief that heavily armored infantry tanks were the future, a persistent belief that would misshape British tank strategy for years. But beneath the glory lay serious problems. The speed of the Queen of the Desert was a disaster. Only about 15 mph, 24 km/h on the road, and even worse in the desert. So low that it could hardly keep up with any high-speed attack. To move that 27 tons of steel, British engineers had to do something extraordinary, or insane. Use two AEC bus diesel engines connected together, a complex, breakdown-prone, and difficult-to-maintain system. If an engine failed, the tank was in danger of being grounded, and the 2-pounder, 40mm main gun, while a good anti-tank gun in 1938, it lacked one crucial thing: high explosive HE shells. It was designed, but rarely issued. This made the Matilda terribly difficult to deal with infantry, fortifications, or anything other than enemy tanks. As better tanks emerged, like the M3 Grant and Sherman, the Matilda II was gradually phased out of the main British theater of operations in North Africa. But its story continued in two very different places. The Soviet Red Army received around 900 Matilda II's under the Lend-Lease program. Its thick armor was an early plus, but its slow speed and complexity frustrated Soviet tankers. They called it the slow and unmanageable tank, and stopped accepting it after 1943. However, it filled a vital gap in the most difficult period of the war. In the Pacific theater, the Matilda II really found its place in the hands of the Australian Army. Its thick armor was perfect for countering Japanese weapons, and its slow speed was not too much of an issue in the jungle. The Australians created the craziest variations. The most prominent was the Matilda Hedgehog, a tank that was fitted with an anti-submarine mortar launcher. The goal? Destroying Japanese fortifications. What an incredible combination. The Matilda II was a fascinating paradox of armored warfare. It was the champion of protection in the early years of the war, but the slugger that was quickly overtaken by weapon development. It saved British lives at Arras, dominated the Western Desert, and ended its glorious career in the jungles of the Pacific. This is the tank that defined, and then broke it. The legacy of the Matilda II is not just its armor, but its resilience and adaptability across multiple fronts, a mysterious and inspiring story of World War II. And now, it's your turn. Fellow history buffs, we want to hear from you. Do you think the Matilda II deserves its title as the Queen of the Desert? Or was it an obsolete relic too slow for modern warfare? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, tell us which legendary tank's untold story we should explore next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to not miss the next fascinating war history stories. See you again